Welcome students to class 11 English classes conducted by your English teacher Monica Kos. Before I start with Hornbill, I would like to request you all to like and subscribe my channel. Chapter 2, We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together, Part 6. Welcome back students to class 11 English classes, part 6 of Hornbill. Lesson number 2, We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together, written by Garden Cook and Alan East. Today we are going to do summary of 5 and 6 page with the relatable textual expression and vocabulary. Let's hurriedly do the recapitulation. Journey starts with really very pleasant mood, means that on July 1976. But it was not at all as pleasant by coming of the 1977 New Year even. They had faced a lot of problems, but now the problems were becoming more and more bigger because Wave Walker was no longer in that condition to take them to the Australia part of that direction. Now they were accepting the end. But suddenly after January 5, when they were thinking that they were going to die in that ocean only, suddenly January 6 came, and at that time, January 6, the sunrise brought a new hope for them because Wave Walker had got out of that stormy weather, of that atrocious weather, and they were moving ahead. Now suddenly author went to the chart room, and there he saw in an instrument that was used for measuring the direction and the position that where they were, and calculated that if they had to find a 65 kilometer wide island in that 1,05,000 kilometer of the ocean, they had to be very, very clear and alert. Suddenly what he felt that in that room, Suzanne came, and she presented a very beautiful card that was made by her only. On that card, she had made a caricature. Caricature means the cartoon style of the appearances of someone or somebody's behavior, or a type of a picture that was made by her, and that picture was of her parents only. And she was really very happy to present that card, because on that card, that means card, she had written what, that somewhere else that these people, means that her parents made their life very happy, and they are always making their life happy. But inside the card, a message was there that she loved her parents more than anything else. And that card not only made him happy, but also made him determined in his willpower to save his family. And like this, he started again. Suzanne left the chart room after giving that card. So he recalculated, and he got to know it that within a few hours they would be nearby at any one of the island. He went outside. It was near about 2 p.m. and he instructed Larry to move to the 185 degree that boat. And he told him that by 5 o'clock they would be in somewhere else in one of the islands. And he went to his cabin to take a rest, because he hadn't had any rest, in all these days. So he climbed onto his bed, bunk means berth, bed of that cabin, and he slept. And suddenly at 6 o'clock he woke up, and when he saw from that window outside, what he found, that it was dark. He felt really very disheartened that his calculation got wrong, and he was really disheartened that he was not able to keep up his promise. Suddenly at that time, Jonathan's voice made him more alert. He came over there as a tousled head. Now tousled head is being used here for that author's son. Tousled means with untidy hair. He came running up to his father, and he asked him that whether he hugged his father or not. His father asked why. So he wanted that, or he told him that because he was the best father in this world. This disheartened more the author, and he told no, he was not at all a very best father in this world, because he hadn't keep up his promise, not at all his promise. So what he did, it was not at all appropriate for the life of his family. Suddenly both of the children chorously shouted no. And what he saw that Suzanne was also behind Jonathan, and they told no, he was the best father in this world, because according to his calculation they had found that island. He jumped up from his bed, he jumped up from that bunk, and he wanted to go out onto that front of the that ship. He wanted to go onto the deck of that ship to see that island. And they all went there. They all were standing over there to see that bleak island. Although that island was very much, not appropriate for the life, because that island, they knew it, that was a volcanic island. But what they, at least they got a silver lining in a dark cloud. Means for them, so it was what? It was a kind of the blessing in disguise, that at least they got a space to live, a food to eat. And there, what one more thing was in her mind, that Sue would going to get treated as soon as possible over there. Okay, so that volcanic island, they did not have any type of the vegetation, nor any type of plants or what else. Flora, fauna was not there, but it was not at all matter a lot, because that place was a beautiful place for them, because this place was going to give them a new life. Okay, and when they offshore on this island, okay, now what happened, that on that island only 28 residents was there. That's it, only 28 residents. But here they got released, because they got a shelter, they got a medical help, they got a food, everything they got it. Not only this, students, here only Sue also had gone for that operation, and she got six minor operations, because she had a blood clot in between the skull and the skin. To remove that blood clot, she had to undergo the 6 minor operations. But every time, whenever she was going to for operation, she was always smiling. It was really a great part of the girl. And of course, the 6-year-old boy, he was so a gem of strength. He was so everything else, because that boy was not at all afraid to die. And that was the strength. Their strength, their positivity, their unity made them to win the death. That was the summary of this chapter. Let's do that textual expression. The textual expression, according to this is a tousled head. A tousled head means the author saw the sun's head with disarranged hair. Okay, now this disarranged hair means that the hair was totally in mess when he came running towards to him. That was not at all in a position. Okay, now let's go on to the vocabulary. Now the first is caricature, a picture. Whether it's a picture in a form of a cartoon, to means gave the appearance of someone else, or to give the behavior of someone else. That is called caricature. Caricature means a picture. Okay. Then next is tousled. Tousled means untidy. Untidy means that we use this untidy word for hair. Okay. So this untidy hair used for the hair. Okay. Now how you will make the sentences? Let's do it. Caricature. Sue presented a card which had caricatures of her parents. Okay. Tousled. Tousled means untidy. Jonathan came running towards to the author in tousled hair. Okay, I hope that you people have understand this much part of the video. I will be coming back soon. Students, before I leave, I would like to request you to please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Plus, please do not forget to ring the bell icon for the further notification. Thank you. These are the 3 questions from the summarized paragraph as assignment number 5.